Then the Lord said to Joshua,
Hey Joshua, remember when I told Moses about those cities of refuge I wanted him to build? But then I didn't let him into the promised land because he hit that rock instead of talking to it? So now I want you to build those cities of refuge. So if someone accidentally kills someone else and they flee into one of those cities of refuge, they have to plead their case in front of the city of refuge. If the avenger of blood comes looking for the man who killed his relative accidentally, city of refuge cannot give him up.
So Joshua set apart the cities of refuge at these places on this map. Fascinating.
Then the Levites came before Joshua, asking for pasture lands that Moses had promised to them.
List of unpronounceable names of different Levites getting pasture land to divvy up among themselves. Of course, the Levites lived amongst the rest of the 12 tribes of Israel, so those tribes had to allot certain portions of their land to the Levites, just like the Lords had commanded Looney Tunes.
So the Lord gave all of the land to the Israelites that he swore that he would, and all of God's promises were fulfilled, each and every one. And God gave all of the Israelites' enemies into their hands. Then Joshua summoned the Reubenites, Gadites, and half-tribe of Mannaseh before him.
Your tribe fulfilled the promises that you made to Moses. You obeyed my every command. Return now to your homes.
So interestingly enough, the Reubenites, Gadites, and half-tribe of Mannaseh went to this town called Galiath, where apparently they made a big altar. Huh? What? Do these guys have like the shortest memory in history? Didn't their people just witness all the miracles and wonders of G-Man for like 2 generations? And didn't they just go out and commit a bunch of genocide in his name? What's going on here? Was this an altar to G-Man or an altar to a pagan god?
You know, Satan, if you just keep reading, we might actually get the answer. So all of the Israelites dropped everything they were doing to go make war on their brothers who had made this giant altar. Brothers or not, you don't break the laws of Moses. And the Israelite tribes on the west side of the Jordan all came to the tribes of Gad, Reuben, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, and said to them, "How could you break faith with God in this way? How do you turn away from the Lord? Do you remember what befell Achan? Do you remember Peor?"
And the Reubenites and Gadites and the people from Mannaseh, that half-tribe whatever, they're all like, dudes, see, you have that tabernacle, and it's all the way over there. So we wanted to make this ginormous altar over on this side, and we gave the altar a name, and that name is A Witness Between Us. That is the Lord our God. So is that the altar's first name or its last name? Anyway, the rest of the Israelite tribes, after they heard that explanation, they're all like, yeah, that's cool, and then they left.
So at this time, Joshua was a very old man, and he addressed all of the people at Shechem.
I am very old now. You Israelites have seen everything the Lord has done for you. God will drive out all of the rest of the people from the land that he promised you. Be strong and obey the laws of Moses. Do not worship the gods of the people around you, and whatever you do, don't intermarry with them. I am going to die soon. All of God's promises have been fulfilled, and none have failed. If you violate God's commands, then God's anger will burn against you. Long ago, God gave Abraham many descendants, as many as the stars in the sky. Then there was Isaac and Jacob and Esau. Then Jacob and his family went to Egypt. Next was Moses and Aaron, and they brought you people out of slavery in Egypt. The Amorites fell before you, remember? Then God caused Jericho to fall, and you guys fed off of a land that you did not toil over, in cities that you did not build. Fear God and serve him faithfully.
And the people said that they would not forsake the Lord.
It was the Lord who brought them out of Egypt, and all nations fell before them because of the Lord God. Lord God is a jealous God. Do not serve foreign gods, or Lord God will bring disaster upon you.
And then Joshua, son of Nun, kicked the bucket at 110. And there it is, minions. Another Looney Tunes bites the dust. Roll credits.